The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome, everybody, to the... Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, Conley and Edwards are the guards.
Set one.
Different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule.
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
4 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And, David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. The chosen one and the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail. Pass to Reed. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded by Doncic. And DiVincenzo is good for 3. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And after a furious run, now all of a sudden they're in the lead. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Randall surveying the D. Off target at the rim. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Lakers. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the power forward. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Here's the chosen one. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
For 3, Edwards, the chosen one with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Vanderbilt, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Connect. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And Edwards slams it in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Here's the chosen one. And it's off from three-point range. Conley against Reeves. And Gobert kicks to Reeves. Drills it from outside. Reeves got his first 3 points of the game.
You don't want to leave Reed any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
The chosen one gets the basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Connect, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
The chosen one gets the basket.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
The chosen one. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his fourth assist in this one. Randle kicks to Conley. From 11 feet away. And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, you know, Conley was drafted all the way back in 2007, a time when we saw a lot more mid-range jumpers.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's Conley. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Randle. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
And another three from the chosen one. The chosen one's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Here's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hachimura with it. Out defended by Randle. The chosen one passes to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's Conley. 27 seconds left here in the second. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Randle no good. James, the pass to the chosen one. And it's Connect in the corner. Pass to the chosen one. Three-pointer. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Right back after this break.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
These two guys, we thought they'd bring it tonight. It has been brought. Playing.
And that about wraps it up.
And after a very big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's the chosen one in for Doncic. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. We got the chosen one. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Releases. And it falls over the rim and in. And that's now 33 points for the chosen one.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Will it go? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
That free throw good from Randall. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's the chosen one. And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Reed. And it's Garza in at the center position. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 14. To the middle. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket in this one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets.
Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the chosen one. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Here's what the good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a...
And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
So, after a tremendous performance, let's go to center court to hear from MP himself.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting the record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Well said by MP. Bravo, MP. Accepting this honor while staying focused on the task. Timberwolves trail by 19. Outside, Edwards. No good from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The chosen one's shot is off.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The baseline J off the mark. Inside. Here's the chosen one, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Conley kicks to Edwards to stop the run. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to the chosen one. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the chosen one.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Doncic against Conley. The shot's good.
Great control by Conley in the float game. Gave it just enough.
The chosen one gets the basket. 66 points for the chosen one.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
The chosen one pays the pass to the chosen one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
So you just set the record for most three-pointers made in a game. What are you feeling right now?
Listen, there's plenty more where that came from, Sabrina. Let's make it a doubleheader. Let's play 2.
Now that you've set this record, other defenses are going to want to make sure you don't do the same to them. How do you think they'll respond?
It's a challenge for sure. You know, you just got to keep getting good looks and obviously stay hot all night. And teams, they're going to watch their film and try new things. But you just got to stay one step ahead. You know what I mean?
Yes. All right. Well, thanks so much. Congrats.
Thank you.
See ya.
See you soon.
Bye.
All right.
Got that?
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
I mean, you want to play free, but if you get... Nope. No, not at all. You know, records only really come to life when they're threatened or broken. So I'm glad I gave the future something to shoot for.
Thanks, MP.
Thank you, Michelle.
MP. Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
Makes sense.
Look,
Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary? I was just about to really get back. Right. Jen said she's having a picture. It's scary.
Just look like... All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it... Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
feeling you, MP.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
Look out there, MP.
Yo, this is the first game coach picked for your personal. Go on.
Yup. And the whole point is for me to come. All right. It's done.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Go out there.
He over here.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sport. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is...
Some changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Allen comes in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Beal. And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
I love to see MP vocalize his specific goals, but that comes with the potential of firing up your opponent. Just think back to Anthony Edwards' statement about Kyrie Irving ahead of the Western Conference Finals in 2024. We know how talented MP is, but there's lots of talent in this league. You got to be careful not to poke the bear, and there are quite a few tough matchups MP is going to be facing.
Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism, but you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
On the court right now for the Suns. Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Jones in at the 1. For 3, Booker nails it from 3. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
The chosen one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Suns trail by 4. And here's Booker. 23 points his last outing. The 3. The chosen one grabs the board. James passes to the chosen one. That one falls. 11 points in the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Alex Len. Austin Reeves out there with Connect. And it's the chosen one in a 2-guard. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. For 3, Allen. Rebound, the Lakers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Here's Plumlee. It's blocked. Here's the chosen one. Allen defending. And here's Connect outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Jones. Allen can't get it to go.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's a double team with Vanderbilt. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And the Lakers. Here's Dunn. He's got 10. Plumlee passes to Allen. They double-team Durant. The ball's knocked loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's the chosen one. Flushes it down to finish the break.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
For three, Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake. He is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Allen outside. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Outside Durant. Launches it. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hachimura outside. Pass to the chosen one. Fires the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. And it's Phoenix's ball. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Booker. Now here's Allen. Fires from deep. And again, it's Phoenix from deep. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to the chosen one from the arc. No good on the shot. And so it's Los Angeles with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to...
And moving along, that's it for us.
And as we the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
On the floor for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Allen and KD are the forwards, and it's Richards in at the 5 spot.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. .156 left in the third quarter. Booker fires from way outside. No good again that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the three-pointer goes.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Richards, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. He buries it from 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Beal outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's the chosen one. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Durant. They double team Durant. Pass to Richards. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Nice work there from Beal in the mid-range.
Inside. Here's the chosen one. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so it's Los Angeles. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Down low. Here's the chosen one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
For 3, Allen on target from range. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Vincent passes to the chosen one. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to O'Neal. Allen outside. Here's Booker for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
final quarter of play. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is our...
That is powerful.
Oh, yes.
Woo! Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's the chosen one missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Booker. Allen on the wing. Now O'Neal. The chosen one grabs the board. The chosen one's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Hits yet again. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And it's Allen with the ball for Phoenix. Driving in. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Well, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Booker fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Booker's got 20.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Allen attacking. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Connect. Defended by Dunn. And that one's good. Connect.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Suns have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Booker can't get it to go. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the chosen one.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Well, the Suns shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Beal from outside. The chosen one grabs the board. Vanderbilt finds Milton. To the paint. Here's the chosen one. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Beal. Puts up a deep 3. From beyond the arc and then some.
That's Beal's wheelhouse. Catch and pop.
Here's the chosen one. Pounded by Beal. The chosen one shot is good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Dunn. Left side Booker. To the middle. Here's Beal. Outside for Booker. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. Now Vanderbilt. Here's the chosen one. Offline. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were so
Way to bring the effort tonight. Man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there.
What was that little stunt you pulled before the game?
You mean what I did on social?
What do you think?
I don't get it. What's the problem?
I know you picked an individual goal, MP, but this is still a team game. The focus here is wins, not boosting your followers.
Coach, it ain't even like that. I use it as motivation.
Yeah, so do our opponents. And this is the kind of attention we don't need.
And it's not even that big of a deal. People talk like this in the league all the time.
It puts a target on our back and it riles up opposing fans. Nothing good can come of this.
I'm not sure that I agree with that.
Well, maybe you will when you grow up and realize the team is more important than your ego.
Anything else?
I'm done here. You can go.
Great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting. Hey, MP, it's your world. You just live it.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the... Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season.
Some changes for Memphis. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's the chosen one in for Austin Reeves. And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
So for the Lakers right now, in it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. The chosen one out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at center. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And a wide open look for Payne. No good with the triple.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the inside. Banked in off the glass. Payne's got 12 in the game.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's the chosen one. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hayes with the steal. 1 second left. The shot, no good. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Alex Len out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Connect. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Reeves in at the 1. Took him no time at all on that one. The chosen one's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wells is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Kennard.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's the chosen one, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
12 straight point. The D looks chill.
Jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Stolen by Pippen. And it's Memphis on the break. Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP earlier, and his attention was on the small forward matchup. He told me I plan to do everything I can to help this team get a W. We can't do that if I'm not taking care of business at my position, so that's where I'm going to start. Kevin, back to you.
All right, MP, get back in there.
.149 left to play in the first half. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
The 3 from Morant. The Lakers with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Bane with the bucket.
This is why you got to stay up on Bane or pay the price.
The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here's Clark. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Lakers leading by 3. Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Here's the chosen one. And he lays it straight in. 26 points for the chosen one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Jacks up a 3. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Morant kicks to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Wells. Morant left side. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Morant's got 9 points.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Memphis. I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I have some research here.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's talk.
We played. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. The chosen one, he's checked in for the Lakers. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Aldama in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. There's Jackson with the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. The chosen one's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's a screen. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and Hayes throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Payne for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the paint. Morant with the steal. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Misses from close range. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. On the wing, Bane. He's defended by Reeves. And the basket by Jackson.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
To the middle. Bane with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Pass to Jackson. The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Lakers on top. They're up by 9. And coming up. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him.
There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Bain. Pass to Aldama. Now Bain. Outside for Pippen. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The chosen one. The Trae connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Pass to Vincent. Here's the chosen one. They get it back, and Hachimura stays with it. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Boy, I tell you what, Rui Hachimura's teammates love seeing extra effort and hustle like that.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Yep, it counts. Pippen's got his first points in this one.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Pass to Edey. Bain the bounce pass. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. The chosen one's got 48.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jackson finds Bain. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bain, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Lakers leading by 13. Trying his luck from deep. And again for three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bain's got 29. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the chosen one. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Inside, Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. The Grizzlies call timeout. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bain finds Morant. To the paint, here's Edey. Bain for three. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Good, another from three.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well. And clearly, we will not be witnessing.
Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
The Lakers controlling the game. Vanderbilt the pass to James. Lakers working the ball around now. Vanderbilt kicks to James. To the middle. The chosen one's shot is off. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily to come into an opponent's building and
Good game, MP. Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
Night, MP.
New Orleans gets after it. It's going to be a rowdy crowd out there. Sounds like a little
like it.
MP in the house.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Pelicans. For the Los Angeles Lakers, what a nice start to the campaign, winning 4 of their first 5. Pelicans, Lakers, coming up next. Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the end. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season? And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
And so in the game for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Misi. Take it away. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he's going for the lob. That ties the game.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. From outside the arc. The shot by Boston, no good. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Well, let's talk about LeBron James not just being one of the best passing forwards of all time, one of the best passers of all time. Truly understands where everything is at all times.
Boston, the pass to Payton. Here's Misi. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. To the inside. Here's the chosen one. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw misses. Pelicans trail by 4. Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
Bruce Brown is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's Misi in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's the 3. The chosen one grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 6. And he lobs it up to the rim.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Shot from the low block. And he gets the bucket. The chosen one's got 6 in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an...
And so it's Los Angeles up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Check it out, Los Angeles. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kent.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Pelicans. Thanks for tuning in.
Just just about ready. Oh, they pick off the pass. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes. And it's the chosen one in at the 2. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Alvarado outside. For 3, McCollum. Sinks the Trae. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Alvarado. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Inside. The putback. The chosen one grabs a board.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. For 3, McCollum. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
Yeah, C.J. has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act. And I feel like the team right now is accepting the fact that C.J. McCollum is on fire, so they're looking for him on possessions in the half court.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Takes a 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And he lobs it up. Hey, shot's good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. New Orleans is shooting just 35% from the floor. There's McCollum with the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Misses from short range. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. This is his second trip to the... And Brown has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. C.J. McCollum is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's Messi in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Los Angeles shooting the rock at 58%. Here's the chosen one. No good from outside. McCollum looks around. Outside, Brown. Brown draws the double. Back to McCollum. Launches a 3. Pelicans keep it alive.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's the chosen one. McCollum defends. Oh, he tries a 3. Sinks it from distance. The chosen one's got 43 points.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And it's the Lakers on the break. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And New Orleans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Down low. Here's Boston. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
McCollum outside to the middle. Here's Misi. Out to McCollum. Let's go with a three. And again, New Orleans no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The chosen one shot is good. The chosen one's got 49 in the game.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Pass to Misi. And here's McCollum. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Alvarado into the lane. Pass to Robinson Earl. Fires for three. The putback. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Here's McCollum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McCollum's got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to the chosen one. Oh, from deep. Robinson Earl with a rebound. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the chosen one.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Out to Hachimura. Beyond the arc. And it's Boston with the rebound. Here's New Orleans now. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson Earl. They get it again. Misi. And the powerful one-handed slam.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. The three is up. He drops it from range.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Alvarado. And it's all from three-point range. Here's the chosen one. This one for three. And another three for the Lakers.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one.
huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. That.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's
you
obviously
guys ready?
Jordan's Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, I think some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan's Spurs. I feel like you put them a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know.
Russell?
It's how long it took to get them.
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
You earned that one.